So Davante Adams to the Chiefs is a possibility that we all have to be aware of. And I know y'all probably like, man, come on with this, man. Like, not again, not again. You just said Diggs. Now you're saying Davante Adams. Well, I already told you I'm going to be going over all free agent targets and potential free agents that could help this Kansas City Chiefs team. Now, today is what, March 4th? So after today, I will be uploading every day for the rest of March. It's going to be about free agency. So let's have a big March. Let's have a good March, and let's see who the Chiefs sign. I mean, I'm excited. It's about to be draft time. It's free agency time. But Davante Adams, if you didn't know, was released by the Jets. Davante Adams was released by the Jets. You know, and it's a reason why I made this video, and it's a reason why I want Davante Adams. Now, a lot of people don't like the thing about, the older wide receivers and that type of stuff. But Davante Adams isn't Hopkins. He's not Odell Beckham. He's not one of those dudes. Davante Adams is actually still here. If you look at PFF, he's still grading out well. Everything, he's grading out pretty well. And if you have Xavier Worthy out there, you know what Xavier Worthy does. You know what he does. And you got Rashee Rice in the slot. You got Davante Adams at X. That's a perfectly designed wide receiver room, And Adams, he has all the stats. He has a lot of money, obviously. So he's going to probably want a ring chase, man. And that's something that the Kansas City Chiefs have to be on the lookout for, that Davante Adams could be available because he's most likely going to ring chase, which he should do at this point in his career. I mean, his resume is insane. All he doesn't have is a ring, It's unfortunate that Hopkins wasn't able to win one with us, but at least we got him to the Super Bowl, Maybe Hopkins starting to feel like he's never going to win a ring in his life, but Davante Adams to the Chiefs, that doesn't sound bad at all. I actually like the idea of it. And I don't think he's a diva, in my opinion. I don't think he's washed at all. He's nowhere near washed. He's still good. But the Chiefs is going to have to pay him an alright amount of money. Like, obviously, Davante Adams knows he's not a 25-year-old male. But he also is going to want a good amount of money at least. Nothing that's lowballing him. He's obviously going to want some type of funds, good funds. So that's something that the Chiefs have to take a look out for as well. But Davante Adams, man, I mean, you can't tell me that the dude isn't good. You can't tell me that you wouldn't want him on this Chiefs team. I mean, he's still, even though with the struggles last year, he still managed to put up 1,000 yards. So anytime you can put up 1,000 yards, that goes to show you're not washed. Especially when you have Rice and a guy like Worthy that could, he can mentor and that he could be very, very good with. I mean, he's 32 years old. It's not the end. He's had 5 straight 1,000-yard seasons. So Davante Adams, in my opinion, he's still looking good, man. And I think on the Kansas City Chiefs, he will be able to show himself off, And yeah, man. I mean, I've been telling y'all this whole offseason, I'm going to be just throwing weapons out there that the Chiefs, the Chiefs need to try to get, man. Because obviously that Super Bowl was pretty embarrassing. And even though we won back-to-back and had a chance to three-peat, the fact that we got blown out like that in the Super Bowl, it tells a lot, man. So this team is going to definitely have to, get some things figured out. And obviously adding weapons to a team that has the greatest quarterback of all time could easily make a big difference. Like when you add these type of weapons to a team that has the greatest quarterback of all time, we'll have another chance to three-peat. Trust me. We'll have another chance to three-peat. But Adams is gone, and I know he's going to attract significant interest from the Kansas City Chiefs. So we need a veteran wide receiver, And obviously, Adams getting cut marks an opportunity for him to compete for a Super Bowl ring, particularly if he could team up with an elite quarterback who's obviously Patrick Mahomes, who's obviously elite. Now, Adams, since he's entered free agency, people were projecting him to command $27.1 million over 2 years. So that's something right there. And the Chiefs have identified the need for additional offensive support to complement their receiving core, you know? So I expect the Chiefs to pursue him. I expect him. I expect him to definitely pursue him. And his impact over other options on the market shows a lot, you know? So honestly, he could either stay loyal to Aaron Rodgers or he could go out there and try to win a ring. So that's really what it's come to for Davante Adams. You know, is the Aaron Rodgers, if you want to be loyal to A-Rod, or do you want to go out there and try to win a ring? I mean, the Chiefs are coming off of a Super Bowl L, and you should know that if you want to win a ring, go to the Chiefs. I'm sorry that didn't happen for Hopkins, but it was just unfortunate this year. But the revenge season, I think Adams would be very, very well with the Kansas City Chiefs, man. I don't know. I just feel like he could bring a lot to this team. And if a lot of y'all have been saying not to be making these things up, you can literally search it up on Google. It's real rumors about Diggs and Adams. Adams, at first, he was supposed to be traded. They were saying it was going to be a trade for him to go to the Kansas City Chiefs. But now that he's a free agent, the Chiefs can pursue him as aggressively as they want to. So that's good to know, you know. But I guess the Chiefs have, quote unquote, entered desperation mode, meaning, like, you know, they're really trying to get back active and get as much weapons as they can from Mahomes, because they were brutally exposed at the Super Bowl. You know, the Eagles, they destroyed us, you know, 40-22, and they prevented the hat trick, aka the 3P, from happening. And obviously, now the Chiefs, they're gonna be compelled to remain as contenders, and they're gonna try their hardest. But it's problems for Patrick Mahomes, man. He doesn't have the right weapons. Why is Mahomes having career lows in seasons, man? Like, you can't do that. You can't do that. You gotta let Mahomes be able to have an easy life, man. Be able to just have easy wide receivers that's gonna, you know what I mean, man. Like, there's no reason for Mahomes to be playing hero ball when he could just have it easy like all these other quarterbacks do. I mean, Goff has it so easy. Stafford, like, all these dudes have it so damn easy, man. Like, it's sad, bro. Mahomes is the only one that don't have it easy. He has to always play God ball. But Kelsey's obviously going to continue declining. And you got Hollywood Brown, Hopkins, and Juju, who's free agents. And then Rice and Worthy still has a lot more to prove. So Davante Adams is also desperate, and he wants to win a title. And if he could join the reigning, defending 3-time AFC champions, that'll obviously represent his best shot yet at gaining the title. And I just feel like if Davante Adams is smart, then that's something he's going to do. Hopefully he is smart. Hopefully he's not being dumb. And hopefully he takes the opportunity that's in front of him. But I'm going to have more videos on more targets and, you know, stuff like that. So your boy Chiefs already, and I'm out, man. Peace.